Hi traders, welcome to the video. Please pause the video and make sure you understand the disclaimer before proceeding. This is a continuation of the video I did yesterday, really. We looked at this level here, this horizontal, it's a key monthly level. Okay, big resistance. Okay, we've traded into it. Now we're seeing some profit taking. We can also see over here, prior to this impulsive move to the downside, we have this range here, a distribution zone. All right, so we've tapped right into that. We've wicked through, taken out any liquidity above. I mean, we're really at a crossroads. We can see this diagonal and the horizontal running through here. Okay, at the moment, anything could happen. I mean, you know, we are seeing higher lows, higher highs. Keep an eye on the stock markets, especially the tech stocks. I think the US 100 is traded back into some resistance at the moment. So there's definitely a correlation between the two. My bias is some downside movement. That's what I'm thinking. But I mean, that's an opinion. This could trade anywhere, to be honest. I mean, it could range here and break through, definitely. But it could also trade back down into this level. Don't underestimate how far this thing can pull back. I mean, what do we got down here? Oh, well, we've got this range through here, for one thing. We've got this through here. I'm just looking for key levels where the market has moved with any a fair bit of momentum. Okay, so this upward move here. So, I mean, there's a couple of levels to be mindful of here and then further down. As I was talking about yesterday, let's just see. So we're currently ranging. I mean, we could pull that through. There's no trade set up at the moment. I'd be looking for a break and retest of either the high or the low. But keep in mind, we've also got this high here to deal with, something like that. Possibility, we see break, retest, and if it fails here, there could be a short opportunity. Target 1, target 2, and then, you know, target 3. And the same thing applies. We get a break retest of the high here, then there's an opportunity. So, I mean, at the moment we're range bound, and it's just a matter of looking at which way this is going to break. I think there's going to be more downside, personal opinion. But yeah, the market's going to do what the market's going to do. So we can be wrong very often if we assume too much. Okay, so the next level above would be this distribution level here, prior to strong sell-off. Okay, so there's some levels to be mindful of. Okay guys, so now I'm on a 2-chart layout and I want to share with you my strategy. This is how I navigate lower time frames and navigate the volatility. We're looking at Bitcoin. This is my strategy. It's simple, it's effective, and if you're disciplined, it should be a good outcome. What I'm looking for is this cloud breakout on the 30-minute chart. So let's just mark that up. Well, prior to that, these breakout signals fire, and we get these in our alerts log over here. Look at all these lovely signals going off. Brings us into the chart. So the first thing I'm looking for is early on, this section here, the break out of the cloud early on in the piece. I'm not interested in trading that. I'm interested in this. So I'm looking for, have we broken out? Yes, we have it. If it's early on in the piece, all right, I'm looking for the first opportunity when this moves back in towards this line, the mean. Okay, so our first opportunity is going to be through this range here. Now, we don't know what's coming. Let's mark that up. After this point, when it pulls back into the mean, I'm interested. And then what I'll do is I'll go down to the 3-minute chart here. I have my signals going off on the 3-minute chart. So let's just go back to this line. This is our line here. This is the point where this moves back and I'm interested. So what we want is to be able to find when the market's starting to rotate. When it's here, we don't know this is going to be ranging sideways. So I tend to take, in this case, it'll be a green breakout signal. So I'll take this, and that, because it's pulled back into the mean here after a strong move. So this is one way to approach the markets. On the 3-minute chart, when we see the breakout, I'm looking for the retest, the pullback retest of the previous range prior to the breakout on the 3-minute chart, and my entry is going to be there. There's the break here. Okay, we've got this previous range, pull back into it. I would have probably taken a long here, second entry, and then breakout, previous range, break, pull back into the range high, and that's where I would have taken this one. So let's clear all this, and we'll open up the 30, and we managed to trade on the 30-minute. Okay, this is just for entry, this 3-minute chart. Oh, the other thing I'm looking for, by the way, if that's my breakout, I need to see the multi-time frame indicator down the bottom giving me 3 out of 5 bars in favor of the trend. Okay, so we had that back here. We managed to trade on the 30. This was the pullback. We entered here. Let's just average it out. This is important. I'm using the cloud here for my stop loss, and I'm going to go for close to these dots on the outer level of the cloud, and in conjunction with, this is a daily level here. So my stop loss in this case is going to come down just beyond the daily. My risk reward, I'm reaching for the stars. Let's go minimum of 1 to 5 here, risking 1 to gain 5, preferably 10 would be the thing. Okay, and then this is really important. We've got this distance risk, stop loss. What I'm looking for is 50% of that. Okay, there's your 50%. 50% of this is going to be T1. At the same time, I mean, that's just somewhere to start, but you need to look left and see what you've got. I might pull it down perhaps midway. This is getting a little bit technical here, but let's just go with this. Have a look left, and we have this candle prior to this move. It's a range prior to this move to the downside. I want to aim for as close as possible to midway, something like that. The risk reward isn't so crash hot when you look at it that way, but this is where the risk reward does come into play. So we've got T1, approximately half the distance of your stop, thereabouts. I want to take 2/3. So if you're trading on MT4 or MT5, you can enter 2 trades. Take 2/3 of your position off, so you can enter 3 trades, close 2 of them here, and leave 1/3 of your position to run. So this is where the risk reward comes into play. As soon as you've closed 2/3, we're moving our stop loss. And I mean, we can simply follow the cloud. So you're going to reduce your risk, and you want to start to look to be in profit overall. So stop loss moves up. We've got these dots here, the cloud, so we're following that. And you want this to run, 1/3 of your position to run. As the market moves, we simply pull our stop loss up. Now we're definitely in the money. That was entry. We're in the money. Our stop loss is above our entry. There's our entry here. There's our stop loss. We're in the money. Leave your stop loss here if you like. Give it room to breathe. Let it take off. If the market does in fact rally or sells off, depending on the trend, you can follow this green dots. But be careful. You don't want to get taken out, and you want as many of these as possible. Now, this risk reward here will pay, and for however many times your stop loss gets hit, this well and truly only needed, we don't need a lot of these trades here to well and truly put you in the money. All right, so coming back, we could have a look at this, say we shorted that, maybe that was our entry point. There's your level here, so we take money off the table, stop loss was up here. Okay, then we pull the stop loss down. As this runs, we can pull the stop loss. There's our entry here. Okay, so stop loss here. Follow this if you like, and look at the outcome. Just keep following that if you want to, and then when it trades back into the cloud, well, you can close. But give this a bit of room to breathe, and go for a minimum of 1 to 5 risk reward, and this will make a difference. As always, this is educational. I recommend trading a demo account where there's no risk whatsoever. TradingView is a great platform. practice over and over again, do your strategy, and see when you are consistently profitable, you make whatever decisions you want to make. I will say one of the biggest lessons I ever learned in trading was after taking consecutive losses, it can completely destroy you emotionally. And it's easy to lose confidence. And I mean, there were many, many times in my time where I couldn't face pulling the trigger. A big turning point for me was when that happened, drastically reduce lot size right down so that any further losses were insignificant and didn't matter. 0.01, whatever it takes. Keep trading the strategy. Keep trading the strategy. Just keep going. And that helped me then when I started to see winning trades come back. My confidence would regroup. Then I'd increase my lot size accordingly. So anytime I took a hit and my confidence got a bit shaken up, I just reduced my lot size. But the key for me was keep trading the strategy. So if this works for you, back test it, come up with your version, your own strategy. Make sure you back test, well and truly back test on a demo. TradingView is great for that. And on that note, click the link below, join our Discord. It's free and a great community. And as always, safe trading. See you in the next video.